Six fans versus Hamilton fans. Six the musical fans get more sleep than any other musical fandom I've ever seen. I mean, look at this graph of their activities. They're getting like 5 hours of sleep per night. Meanwhile, I thought this was a graph of Hamilton fans' sleep activities. They're getting absolutely no sleep as per usual, and there was an interesting spike here on January 4th, making me think people were listening to Hamilton a lot at this time. But then I learned that an athlete got injured at this time, and you know what? His last name is Hamilton. I realized I would have to do the whole graph all over again. Sometimes that happens in science. You run your experiment, but then you realize that there's different factors affecting your experiment that you didn't realize were there when you first ran it, so you have to redesign it to account for those factors. In my case, I have to redesign my spelling because that was awful. So anyway, I ran the graph again, this time excluding any mentions of football stars, and while it's not perfect, as you can see, the numbers line up a whole lot more with Hamilton. When putting the graphs of Hamilton fans and Six fans together, we come up with a very interesting ratio. As you can see here, for every 12 Six fans, we have a forbidden number of Hamilton fans. Yikes. But it's a much closer ratio than something like Epic and Percy Jackson. Now, if you look at a location graph of where Six is really popular, you'll see that Utah is not really on the radar. Instead, its neighbor, Colorado, is getting all the attention, and I'd wager a guess that Six is on tour there right now. If we put the graphs together, we get another interesting result, a multicolored graph. I've never seen one of these before. Usually it's one fandom dominates the entire USA, but in this case, Hamilton is more popular in every state except Colorado. And if you look at the Hamilton map, Hamilton's getting the most attention here in Wisconsin and here in Kentucky. Once again, Utah's just not on the radar. It's not even on one of the medium dark states. Maybe the people in Utah prefer Greek mythology over US history, and English history too for that matter. Now, what's trending in the Hamilton fandom? Well, for one, Hamilton memes, which is great because I am a supplier of Hamilton memes. They are also into the Hamilton tour, and this is because ain't nobody can afford to fly all the way to Broadway to see the play. Right now, the cabinet battle songs are the most popular. And finally, Hamilton fans are interested in quizzes about themselves and the fandom. As for the queendom, the two most popular songs are House of Holbein and Don't Lose Your Head, and that is very valid because those songs are bangers, especially House of Holbein. The other thing that really interested me is that the Six the musical fans are also really into a lot of other musicals and plays. We have Dear Evan Hansen, we have The Great Gatsby, we have Dear Evan Hansen again, we have Lin-Manuel Miranda, which obviously means Hamilton, more Great Gatsby, and look, we've even got a play that's not a musical. One last thing, you know how it's obvious we're getting a lot of attention in Colorado and how I guess that they're on tour in Colorado. Well, I'm gonna make a guess and say that that tour is happening in Denver because we have a lot of searches for Denver in here.